efficient middleman. We get on average 10%.
Oh my gosh. This video is getting me positively riled. In the best of ways, of course. What am I talking about? I guess we'll just have to find out. Cue the intro. Hey everyone, it's Sky from Arthritis to Athlete here, and yesterday I had a really interesting video pop up in my recommended feed, and I thought, what the heck, I'll watch it. It's a video by Mark Rober, who, if you don't know, he's an incredibly popular YouTuber with over 10 million subscribers. The video was titled something along the lines of feeding Bill Gates a fake burger to save the world. Now, as a lot of you guys know, I talk a lot about environmental sustainability and what animal agriculture has to do in that equation. So I was really curious about this video. Mark Rober was also one of the driving forces behind #TeamTrees, which I actually made a video on. I recommend that you go watch that one, but if you don't, I'll summarize it briefly here. Essentially, whenever Mr. Beast hit 20 million subscribers, he got some of the biggest YouTubers on the platform to help him promote #TeamTrees to help plant 20 million trees in partnership with the Arbor Day Foundation. And while this is a really good thing, I just feel like it reeks of fake environmentalism. I'm not saying it doesn't matter, it's not a good thing, but it's just like we're not focusing on the biggest of problems that we can really impact, which are, our daily lifestyle choices, particularly what we eat. So with that in mind, I was extra curious about this video. I was thinking, man, what could he possibly say about this? The video starts by him talking about how he knows that he probably eats way too much meat.
I eat meat, kind of a lot.
Which, I'll be fair, that's a big step up from most Americans who already eat way too much meat and think they just need all that much more.
Wow, everything on this menu just looks so great, babe. I think I'm gonna get the 12-ounce steak.
What? But babe, you're gonna go protein deficient, and that'd be really bad for my reputation with all those gym bros back home.
Babe, what do you mean? Steak has plenty of protein.
No, babe, you gotta eat tons of protein. Like Joe Rogan did this thing where he ate only meat for a whole month, and that's manly as heck.
Goodness gracious, Ethan, calm down. We're in public.
You know what? I'll give you a few more minutes to decide on your meal. Take your time. Now, I've listened to a lot of stuff kind of like this video, and they all kind of fit on a scale from really good information to, highly questionable, to say the least.
The only benefit of eating fruits and vegetables is if it knocks out garbage from your diet.
But one common denominator that I usually see with most, if not nearly all of these types of videos, is eventually they're gonna get to the yeah, but. I was just listening to this video and waiting for that one point where it was like, yeah, but it's really hard to do, so you shouldn't do it. Or, but yeah, happy cows though. Or, oh, but canines, I was sitting there and listening for the yeah, but. And it never came! Call me biased if you want, but this video seemed to be an exception to the rule, and it's by a hugely popular YouTuber. It's not one of those underhanded videos that kind of appear to be neutral on the surface, but are really just feeding you good news about your bad habits. This guy legitimately just talked up the benefits of a whole food plant-based diet, and that's it. I'm sure there are quote-unquote cons to a plant-based diet as well, but the cons of a plant-based diet would already be way better than what we're doing right now, so it's not even really worth talking about. You kind of catch my drift? So no, Mark Rober is not vegan, but that's not really why I'm making this video. Instead, I'm making this video to just draw more awareness to it because this is really awesome. Think about what this video means. This is a highly influential YouTuber talking about this to millions of people. And he's not a quote-unquote plant-based channel. He's talking to people who might very well never heard this stuff. This is a really big deal. The entire video, I watched the whole thing and I was just like, what? This video exists, and it's a thing, and it's really popular, made by a big dude, and a lot of people are gonna see this. I don't know if I kind of overreacted to it a little bit, but I was definitely like, what is this video? There is no yeah but statements, and a lot of people are seeing this. To me, it just seems like, I don't know, it's like the world is changing, guys, and let's keep doing it. I don't mean to make it sound like a war, saying like, oh, we're winning, but I mean like, guys, we're changing the world for the better. We're moving the world in a right direction, and this video is like kind of a big symbol of that. Like in his videos, he says he's a firm believer in the scientific method. He's kind of an educational YouTuber, and the science doesn't lie. A whole foods plant-based diet is better for your health, it's better for the environment, and it's better for animals. It's a win-win-win, and anybody who disputes that, you have to like deny a gigantic amount of research. Like just a few weeks ago, I was watching one of Mark's videos, and I was thinking to myself in the back of my head, if you're such a firm believer in the scientific method and you talk about environmentalism a fair bit, why not kind of put the two together and, you know, kind of advocate for a plant-based diet? You know, only probably the most effective thing we can do as individuals to help, you know, impact the world. But it looks like I'm the one eating my own words now, right? So this is awesome. The world is really changing, and it's kind of easy to get down about that and be like, man, the world sucks and no one's doing anything about it. But you gotta take a step back every once in a while and be like, we're doing a good job. We gotta keep going, but we're doing a good job. Like with all these giant events happening in just the past few months. For example, the Game Changers coming out and making waves worldwide.
When they did the one night only theater release, 1,500 theaters across the world, that it was sold out in so many theaters. I mean, that was like, whoa, people are paying attention to this.
To Joaquin Phoenix talking about animal agriculture at the Oscars.
We go into the natural world and we plunder it for its resources. We feel entitled to artificially inseminate a cow, and when she gives birth, we steal her baby, even though her cries of anguish are unmistakable.
And now this hugely popular YouTuber is really getting on board and spreading this information. I'm sure there are more that I'm missing, but it just all of a sudden dawned on me when I saw this video. It's like, wow, all these things are happening so fast. It is really a snowball effect happening here. So, I highly recommend you go watch Mark Rober's video and share it with as many people as you see fit. It's really highly palatable to the average person, you know, that typical YouTube content, but contained within that package, it's got some really serious topics and information that people need to hear. I know the inclination for some of us whenever we watch something like this is to say, well, he's not changing his entire lifestyle. He's still at least contributing to the industry, even if it's less. And look, you're right, and I could talk about this for a long time in this video, but I just choose not to because I don't know, that's not what this video made me feel. It made me feel like, wow, even the most hard-headed of people, like myself, have changed. Mark's changing, and that's gonna lead a lot of people in the right direction. Anyway, let me know down in the comments if you guys saw this video, and if so, let me know what you thought about it. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What were your initial impressions, and why? I'd love to talk about it with you. So, if you got any value out of this video, please consider adding value back to my channel by liking, commenting, and hitting that subscribe button down below, as well as the bell icon next to it. That really helps my channel out a bunch. Alrighty, and with that, I am Sky from Arthritis to Athlete. I'll see you guys very, very soon. And God bless.